Dog is combing through every foot of every island and every crevice of property in the Fort DeSoto area. Y'all, I told you I would have updates as they become available, and I put together some of the latest video clips that are very telling about what is going on, exactly what is going on, and what Dog is doing, where he's searching, what he's found. They're going to explain the significance of this Monster energy drink can. Y'all, it's a lot. So I'm going to put the clips here, and then we're going to discuss.
In Fort DeSoto, it's almost dark. So we had a very good lead come up today that he was down here in this park, not very far away. We checked our lead out. It is confirmed. The parents were down here 2 times. It was September 1st through the 3rd and September 6th through the 8th. They registered to stay at this park. They were registered, went through the gate, they're on camera, they were here. And they did enter, they did come here. Allegedly, what we're hearing is 2 people left on the 8th, 3 people came in on the 6th, and 2 people left on the 8th. I think he's been here for sure. So there's a lot of little islands around the area where we're at that he could get to on a canoe. We talked to the caretakers today of the islands. They said he could be out here, that he was here for sure, not over in the swamp. Fishes in that too.
I thought, yeah, it was like the roots of them.
Yeah. You young Fox News guys don't eat this damn much. Here at the island, this would be and could be a perfect spot for him to hide.
We also confirmed today the FBI has surveillance video from the campground. I spoke to Dog's daughter, Lisa Chapman, tonight. She's helping coordinate the search. Lisa, what do you know that makes you believe that Brian Laundrie is out there alive near that campground tonight?
We have gotten multiple credible leads that we were able to verify, both through technology and through witnesses. So we're pretty sure that he's stashed out on those islands, stashing out in the daytime and mostly active, after the parks are closed and everyone goes home.
This is a look from the sky at the area where the Laundrie family camped out.
You're looking at Fort DeSoto campgrounds, and this is campsite 1 back in the trees right in this area.
Have you seen anything out there? Has your dad seen anything that would indicate that Brian Laundrie is there?
Yes, we believe we found some personal items yesterday.
What's interesting is, according to Instagram pictures, Brian Laundrie has been to both search locations in the past. This photo from February shows Brian and Gabby at the campground, and this photo from July of last year shows him at the Carlton Reserve. Also today, new questions about a possible Brian Laundrie burner phone. Is it true? And does Brian have a phone with him now? The Laundrie family attorney says, to my knowledge, they did purchase a new phone, and it's the same phone that Brian left at home, which the FBI is now in possession of.
The search for Brian Laundrie. I'm going to bring in my colleague in the newsroom, Daytona Everett, as we break this all down. Daytona, good to see you. There haven't been much major developments, kind of incremental ones, as this search continues. Isn't that right?
Yeah, no, that's right. The majority of the news that we're getting actually is with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Interestingly enough, he has a private search and rescue team. It's a canine team that set out today near the Egmont Key off of the coast of St. Petersburg in Florida. There's a crew of 4 people. They're all carrying backpacks and other supplies they left on boats with 3 canines. So they're going to search this entire 450 acres and they're going to see what they can find. Interestingly enough, we have had pictures and videos brought in by Fox's Robert Sherman, who is now going to be kind of standing side by side with Dog as he takes on this search effort to try to find Brian Laundrie. You can see in the video right there, he says that he wrapped up his exclusive shoot with Dog the Bounty Hunter today as he and a K9 team combed some of the Tampa Bay's remote islands in search of Brian Laundrie. They say no big find, but some clues that have piqued Dog's interest.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be speaking to Robert a little bit tomorrow about this. He's kind of been embedded with Dog the Bounty Hunter on this search. Here's Robert's next tweet. He says, Dog is searching some of these islands because he believes it's possible Brian Laundrie either stayed on one of them overnight or is still there. The team did not find any firm evidence today that proves Laundrie was here, but Dog did find several man-made items left behind, and you can see one of which was this Monster Energy can.
Yeah, this Monster Energy can is making national headlines right now. They say upon close inspection, it looked like they were close to brand new. No signs of color fading or rust, meaning it would have most likely been left behind in the last few days. They are looking for anything at this point when it comes to the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie.
Yeah, and let's look at Robert's next tweet, taking a picture of what looks like a pair of flip-flops, saying that these sandals, a fire pit, although it's hard to tell if it was burning recently or weeks ago, and some kayak tracks. Robert says it's worth noting we did see two locals paddling along in kayaks, so the area they are searching apparently does get visitors. That kind of gives some sense of if it is a very, very remote region or are there people out and about.
So like we said, the search continues tomorrow with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Him and Mike are going to be there. He's with the digital team with Fox News. So hopefully we'll be getting updates every single night. And you know, if we get them, we'll bring them here on Live Now from Fox. This has become just a huge part of the storyline. You know, Dog is saying just this last weekend that he wants to help out in the search for Brian Laundrie right now. He has a personal connection with stories like this.
Yeah, that's right. He kind of inserted himself in this story over the weekend. That video we've seen by now, him going up to the front door of the Laundrie home, kind of knocking on it, seeing if he would be able to speak with the Laundrie parents. I believe he was unsuccessful in that, but he issued a statement today to, I believe, us as well, just saying that, you know, whoever finds Brian, he hopes Brian is found alive so he can get questioned into the homicide investigation into Gabby Petito. So he was basically saying, you know, he has his tips, the FBI have their tips, could be the same tips, but they just want Brian found so they can be questioned.
Now, Andrew, the majority of the search right now for the FBI is still focusing on the Carlton Reserve, that 25,000 acre kind of muddy, swampy reserve. That's what they're still focusing on at this point. And then we also have been telling you about the phone new news. They say that they are in possession of a phone that was purchased. That same phone is the one that Brian left behind at the Laundrie household before he went into the Carlton Reserve. That's, again, like we said, where the search continues for the FBI at this point. I do want to point out, though, some news that came out of Wyoming today, which, taking a step back, that's where the body of Gabby Petito was found, near the Grand Teton National Forest there. So 46-year-old Robert Lowry, he had last been seen over a month ago. Well, the search parties out there actually stumbled upon his body out in Wyoming. He was missing. He's a Houston resident. His family say that he was on a camping trip in Jackson Hole, and search teams actually located his body after they were hiking there through those 75 miles looking for Gabby Petito. The family said that he's been a wonderful father, son, brother, and friend. They say our family wants to thank the news media and others involved in the search for their privacy at this difficult time. So yet another missing persons case, but now some answers coming out of that for that Houston family who hadn't heard or seen from their father, son, brother in a month.
Yeah, and so the Gabby Petito case is kind of bringing a lot of these missing person cases to light as well. And that's what we heard from the family of Gabby Petito just yesterday, Daytona. They said if there's any bright light to all this and this tragedy, that is one of them, to bring more attention to missing persons cases across the country. And so we just also wanted to note not only the Carlton Reserve was being searched today, but aerial crews as well out at Fort DeSoto Park, where we've been showing you images, aerial images. So the search was there as well, because remember, we learned that according to visitor logs and other records, that the parents and Brian visited that park on September the 6th and left on the 8th.
Yeah, Fort DeSoto is definitely going to be something to be watching here, and then also the journey of Dog the Bounty Hunter, as our crews are out in the field with him trying to figure it out alongside him. Everyone wants answers for this case. We know all of you do, because you're tuning in every night. Yeah,
and we thank you for watching and choosing Live Now from Fox as you follow along.
Now, let's talk about that Monster Energy can real quick. Y'all, do y'all remember the bag that his mom and dad, his mom specifically, Brian Laundrie's mom, was specifically photographed carrying a bag, what looked like to be full, when they was going to meet with the attorney a few days ago. The bag, when they left their house, looked to be full. And it also appeared to have a goldish looking can sticking out the top of it. When they returned home, the bag was visibly empty. So they're also looking into that too. Now, shout out to the internet sleuths of the world who pointed that out and figured that out. And that's why it's so important to continue to share this stuff, because there might be things that law enforcement, search and rescue, different people might look over. Not just in this case, but in other cases as well. Now, we all know Dog has got experience finding folks on the run. Dog has got experience finding folks who don't want to be found. This is what he does. So I have full respect, the utmost respect, and full confidence that Dog will absolutely find Brian Laundrie. And I am just like all of you out there on the edge of my seat. I have bit my nails off. I have bit my cuticles off, because I'm like, this boy needs to be found. And I'm ready for Dog to find him. Because like I said, Dog will treat him like a human. He'll give him a smoke if he wants to smoke. But he's going to get down to the bottom of it and why he done what he done. Y'all, we know that there's some things, a lot of serious and important and crucial questions that need to be answered, and only Brian Laundrie has those answers. The sooner he is found, the better. Dog is on the scent. He's got some hot tips, some good leads. He's finding some evidence. Y'all, let's just pray for Dog and the rest of the search team. Pray for their safety. Pray that God leads them right to Brian Laundrie. I do want to say thank you for everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it so much. My main goal when I started this channel was to help bring awareness of these cases, to help get more coverage for these cases. These missing people, they deserve to be found. These families out here missing loved ones, they deserve answers. I unfortunately know what it's like to lose somebody to pure tragedy, basically. My best friend was took from me in the most tragic way you could imagine. I have to live with that every day. The least I can do is spread the word, spread these people's names, spread their pictures around, help bring coverage, help bring more attention to different cases, help people who need help. If I could help bring one person home, then I've done my job. I know I have a platform, I know I have a voice, and I want to use it for the greater good. So I appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. I will be spotlighting and covering more cases, so stay tuned. If you have a particular case in mind that you would like me to cover or discuss, or you have questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to email me at truecrimecases101@gmail.com. And like I said, I appreciate all of you who have subscribed and who are watching these videos. It means a lot. Just help get the word out there. That's all I ask. Just spread the word. Share these videos. Let's help bring some people home. And let's all pray Brian Laundrie is found alive soon today. Let today be the day, God. Let today be the day. Lead dog directly to Brian Laundrie. Gabby Petito and Gabby Petito's family and friends deserve answers and deserve justice. And don't forget to keep Dog the Bounty Hunter and his team in your prayers and in your thoughts. I'm sure they're exhausted, but hey, they on the case. I have an updated video coming up later today on the missing Holcomb, Mississippi teen, Haley Thomas. So be sure you stay tuned for that. Y'all stay safe.